Hello, friends. Today I have advice for Bushiroad and Weiss Schwarz. Stop freaking rushing! You're killing me. You're killing all of us. Because today we are going to be talking about production errors, our friend. And I know we talked about this before, but this is the errata page. And the errata page springs up because, again, there's translation, wording errors that happens here. As you can see, we got Zafkiel, and on here, the sentence is all messed up. The ability doesn't apply correctly when they first wrote it. You have other production issues that spring up because they're forgetting like an S, there's misspellings and all that other stuff. We talked about it. That's not what I'm going to talk to you about today. We're going to talk about actual card issues. And the first one we're going to start out with is our good friend, the Quintessential Quintuplets. Quintuplets came out not too long ago. You know, I'm a fan of quintuplets. I love Miku. And I love them all, but really, my heart is with Miku. And what we saw here, this is a picture off of Facebook. Facebook had this. Someone pulled it from their booster pack. They got it from their booster box. What this actually is, for people that don't know, this is your tournament PR card. As you can see here, it says PR. As you can see here, this is clearly in English, completely in English. And if we go out here to TCG Player, search our promos, and what do we have? We don't have that picture at all. We don't have that card. It is not there because it shouldn't exist. This one's not so bad when you think about it. Again, more than likely what happened, all this got printed out at the same time, got sliced and diced, thrown into a booster pack. I haven't seen many of these at all, but they are out there, and this is an issue because there are going to be people out there that are going to get this card in place of something else in there. Again, I haven't talked to this person. He put it up on Facebook. I don't know what slot it took up. Does it take the place of a rare inside of that? Does it take a place of a common? I don't know. But again, for people that can't actually go to shop leagues or anything like that, or wherever this card comes from, this is actually pretty nice because then you can get it. So I'm hoping it takes a common slot up and I pull it from my own pack booster box, because that'd be really awesome. Then I don't have to worry about getting this card. Again, this one's not so bad. It is an issue depending on what slot it fills, but it just proves again that what we're finding is because of this narrow schedule that Weiss Schwarz actually has right now, where they are cranking out product after product, month after month. That is happening. Sometimes they're even having two in 1 month. Like, we got this premium booster Bang Dream Girls Band Party box, and it also has Hololive happening at the same time. Well, not same time, but same month. So you have double release months. And because of the whole production shipping issues that we're seeing, we also had a Bullet come out with Ruby and other things like that, right? So we have such a narrow schedule that mistakes are occurring over and over again. And what we have here is Data Bullet. And with Data Bullet, I've talked about this before. What this actually is here is on the left side is the SP of the card. On the right side is the SP of the card. The only difference is there was a mistake in the production. Production missed the actual signature. Again, you could say that was like a good thing because there was one card that was actually sold at $1,000, and that happened to be the error one. When you take a look out here, the actual signed card didn't actually sell for anything. Like on TCG Player again. Mind you, if you go on Facebook, if you go other places, you will find that this card actually sold. Just out on TCG Player though, it actually hasn't sold, and the one that did was the actual error, which went for $1,000. There is another one out here, so if you want an error card, there you go. It's $1,000. Actually, it's $1,000.99 is what it actually is. And again, there's other people out there that have it. You can check Facebook. There's going to be plenty more. It doesn't make sense to me that there would be just 3, 4 of these things. There'd be a couple of them. I guess more than a couple. Couple is 2. So 2 handfuls. Let's go with 2 handfuls of this error card. Okay, and again, this could be rectified even though this is bad. It's one of those ones where I honestly just hope that the person that actually gets it realizes that it's an SP. Can you imagine? This would be like the extreme nutty part. And this could happen just because people probably do it. People misprice. People don't know what card they're actually holding. Because if they look at it and they could see the SP on there, but at the same time, if they don't know about this, maybe they sell it like a double rare. I don't know. Crazier things have happened, right? Maybe you just buy up all the double rares. I'm not telling people that's a thing, but it does happen where people mistake cards for something that they are not. Especially since this one has 3 different versions. Let's go with 3 different versions. Let me just check. Let me check here. Come on, copy. There we go. There we go. Let's see. There's 3 different versions of this card. So if you look at this card without looking at the little code in the bottom and pick it up, you might guess it's probably this parallel foil one, right? Possibility. Again, I'm not telling you to go out here on TCG Player and buy literally every one of them. That would be insane, but it could happen. That's the only downside I could see with this card, because I would imagine if you contact Bushiroad, I don't know for sure, if you contact Weiss Schwarz, they may offer to replace it. Again, don't know if that's actually true. I would imagine that would be the case because obviously it's a production issue. And then the other side of it, it's worth money just being an actual heir. The only people that would suffer are the people that don't even realize what they're holding. There is another issue with Data Bullet, and I had my sister actually pulled this card. Again, if you haven't seen the video, it's right here. This right here is the PR card, a PR card anyways, but just so you know, it says derived answer Karumi, yeah, and the code on it is PE01SPR. Why that's super important is because this Data Bullet extra booster doesn't say it actually comes with a PR card. It's not in there. Where it does come in is this surprise set. The problem with the surprise set is it has a deck case, it has sleeves, and a deck separator. So Ruby supply set that actually has a front, 5 booster packs, sleeves, and this one comes with a promo card. But you see the problem here. Like if we look at Ruby and we look at Data Bullet surprise set, there's no booster packs in here. The bonus thing that you get is this PR card. This one to be exact. Right? You get that PR card. And you have to ask yourself, why would people actually buy this surprise set? The answer is they would buy, they might buy it for the sleeves and the deck case. Maybe they'll buy 1. If they really want to make 2 decks, then 2. But the people that buy 4 of these things are looking for this right here, this Data Bullet PR card. Because again, when we talk about max rarity decks, you want to have all the shiny stuff. So maximum you can have in a deck is 4, and to get 4 of these things, you need to buy 4 of these things. And that's where the problem comes in, because if that card was not supposed to be in the regular extra booster box, then you're killing the value of this. Why buy this thing when you could have naturally just opened this thing anyways if you were doing it to get the shiny cards and to make a deck, right? You could buy singles, but if you were opening this and you knew the PR card was in here, would you have bought 4 of these? The answer is no, you wouldn't have bought it. So we found out from Weiss Schwarz that there was a production issue with this surprise set. The reason why they haven't come out and said it, my guess right now is they went to try to make this thing. They're like, okay, look, Carl, give me the deck case. Great. Give me the sleeves. Give me the deck separator. And then when they said, give me the PR card, and they're like, what do you mean PR card? And I'm like, this one, the one in the picture. Give me this card. And they're like, we don't got any of those. And they started freaking out, right? They don't have enough of the cards. If you're wondering if this was a fluke, right? If If this card right here that my sister pulled was a fluke, it was just one, that's not true. Because out on eBay, there was somebody that sold 4 of these things. They had a whole playset of them and they sold them. I haven't opened, obviously, I haven't opened all of the data bullet that we have. My sister got one, and I got a few of them, and my sister-in-law got some. We haven't opened them all. But if we start seeing more and more of these things, this can explain why this person had 4 of them. And again, right, if there was only 1 or 2, or in this case 5, 1 mine and 4 of this person's, 5 probably wouldn't have made a difference, which leads me to believe there was enough of these that actually went out into the extra boosters, causing this delay that they probably have to reprint this thing and shove them back in. But again, this definitely overall hurts the value of the surprise set, because we don't have actual booster packs in there like we have with Ruby. So over time, as this thing ages, when we talk about sealed and aging, what we're going to see is this should do okay. Like, you're going to see, if you look at supply sets, I was going to do a video on this, maybe I'll do it in the future. Supply sets hold their value because, again, if the anime is good enough, you get all these cool sleeves, you'll get a PR card, you'll get a deck box. And the best part is you still have a chance of pulling a signature. You have booster packs. Anybody that wants to have this for the future, to open, to play with, this is perfect. This supply set is awesome. When you look at the surprise set, you don't have that. You just have a deck case, you have sleeves and a separator, and a bonus shiny PR. Even though this does not cost as much as the supply set, they're not equal, right? The supply set from Ruby is like $30, where the data bullet surprise set is like 20, 25. So it is cheaper. But at the same time, which would you rather have in the end? If I walk up to you 5 years from now, would you rather buy this one, or would you rather have this one? And more than likely, I would say the majority of people would rather have this because of this 5 booster packs. Over here, you got a PR card that accidentally went out into the extra boosters. So now think about it. Even if only 25% of them went out there, the population just grew. The card population grew. And as we know, supply is a huge factor in determining the actual cost of a card. And 25 gets out there, what about 50%? If 50% of them made it out there, you have just effectively killed the supply set worth, the surprise set. And I think this, again, is another lesson that even though you have to delay, and I get it, it's a company thing. If I actually told my boss that, hey, sorry about this, but my project needs to be delayed a month, 2 months, 3 months, they're going to be really pissed. I can imagine it with this. Even though there are supply chain issues, there are shipping issues, we got the whole pandemic going on, all of that, they still try to cram in all these things. If they have to shove 2 in a month, they have to shove 3 in a month, one, I don't know if they'll ever do that, 3 in a month, I don't know if they even can, but they're going to find a way to make sure that every month they deliver it out, and if they are behind, that they are going to catch up. That is 100% what's going to happen. But at the same time, what we're starting to see is we're now getting production issues. And I don't know what's got to change, but make sure that you start slowing down as much as possible, giving it the time, or at least do some more QA. Or at least be like, hey, where's my PR card? Have a good one.